Hello everyone and welcome back to the Lion's Den. In this video we're going to do something a bit different. I see a lot in the community on Reddit and on the community Discord, a lot of talk about beginning. What do you do? Who should you invest in? What artifacts? Stuff like that. Basically the proper beginning stages. So I decided to make a new account. I wanted to see what it was like for new people to play, what they get to do, what events they have, and to be honest, it's been quite interesting. I would say it's very different to when I played many years ago, even like a year or two ago, when I was making random scout accounts for my guild. It's very different now, and it's actually quite good. I've quite enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing Tower again. The campaign's quite. I'm stuck at the moment, but we'll get into that. So I'm literally just going to go over what teams I use for each one. Uh, I'll show you a tower run and how I do it. So far, I've only been stuck once because I got stuck by a Satori tank that just wiped out my team. So I'm going to show you how I did it and how I'm doing it at the moment, what I'm going to do going forward. Obviously, there are so many ways at the beginning you can do things with teams wise. I'm going off of the basics that I've got at the moment with Folio and the Folio event at the beginning because I think that event is amazing. You can get a really high folio from the beginning, which I think's so much better than before when we were stuck with like Ginger and Daredevil. So yeah, hopefully I get it all covered. I might miss something. Feel free to tell me in the comments if I've missed something. I will happily tell you or explain my side of what I'm doing and why. Um, this is literally just for you guys. It's just a bit of fun to be able to help you progress going forward. As you can see, this is a completely fresh day. I've done all my dailies on my other accounts, so this is literally me doing my daily stuff on this account so that it's easier to show you what I do rather than showing you after I've done it. It seems a bit weird doing it that way. So let's start with Tower. Tower seems like a good start. I've actually quite enjoyed doing this. I only use one team. I switch it for the boss, but my main team is Folio, Thea, Astaroth, Maya, and Faceless. I did use Leanne. The problem with Leanne was she doesn't have her fourth skill, which charms people when they hit her. So until she gets that, it's just not as useful. But this is the team that I use generically. I really hope I don't get done by Satori. Yeah, I seen that could have been dodgy. If Satori again gets the ult off, I'm probably going to die. But for bonuses, obviously I pick anything that increases magic attack, anything that increases energy gain or stuns the enemy. They're my kind of three to go to. So out of these, obviously not armor pen. Let's try energy at the start to the leftmost, which would be Thea. Let's go with magic attack. I quite like how much gold you get at the beginning. This was a massive hard thing at the beginning not to get. So we're going to go for left is physical stuff, right is magic. Obviously we've got a magic team, but you can see this is why you should have one team personally set up, magic or physical. Splitting them makes choices harder. I mean, Thea's going to get hurt a bit here by Zhu, but Folio should just kill them all in one blob, I hope. Bop, there you go. Folio, crazy good. This is why I use him. So we're going to go for stuns enemies at the start of the battle. I think this is brilliant. It's literally just 3 attacks at the beginning. You'll notice I always go middle. Don't ask why, that's just my thing. Some people pick left, some people pick right, some alternate. But let's go on to that one. Again, we're like 20k above these, so there's not much to it. I can just run through these. You can see the stun of the battle really helps. Yeah. Obviously, I'll show you my builds on who I've built and their artifacts, etc. So we've got Energy upon receiving damage. The reflector, a part of the shield or block damage is redeflected. I don't like that. I would double the health of my Astaroth. That seems like a no-brainer there. So between the physical on the left, I don't know what the right one means, but we go for that one anyway. See here, there's the Folio. Oh, yeah, they die even before the Folio. Oh, I don't even know who does the damage. It's interesting. Not sure, to be honest. So in this one, we're going to get increased magic damage, perfect. Grants energy at the start of the battle, perfect. Solo faction doesn't work for me because I have Maya, who is with Folio's faction, so I won't be doing that. So increased magic damage it is. Always the middle. Yeah, I don't mind some gold. Unfortunately, we've got physical. That sucks, but it is what it is. I will 2 times this. If it was on 1 times, then this would tower alone would take like 15 minutes, so I don't want it to take that long, unfortunately. This one we got increased damage from crit hits. We don't crit. Deals damage to enemies each time an enemy dies. That's not great. Folio normally kills them in a pack. So we go grant extra energy with attacks on enemies. So you can't go wrong with that. That literally just boosts your damage. Again, we've got a ring. Not too worried about this one. So with this team, it's basically all on Folio. We have Thea and Maya both as healers, so that I'm okay. It works great for me. We have 2 physical attack, the middle and the right, left all the time on that one. I mean, if you are running physical with magic, if that's what you've got at the moment, then I mean, you could pick generic ones that like just give boost to all heroes. So we have physical on the right, magic on the left. Simple as that. I mean, we'll get the damages coming up now. 37,000 and the enemy's 30,000. So they are catching up a little bit here. So the idea with this is Faceless has his throw. So Faceless will throw them together. And then Folio's blob does all the damage. Increased damage to stun enemies, that's fine because we stun them at the beginning. Apply stun after every 4 attacks, that's okay. Silence enemies that receive crit hit, not us. Either first or second, I'll do the increased damage to stun enemies. Oh, 10 rings, they're useful, I need loads of those. Again, we'll go magic. Ooh, we got a Celeste. I haven't seen a Celeste yet. I have a Celeste, but I'm not using her, so it shouldn't be any problem for this team. Yeah. Welcome to Folio. Does everything by himself, it's great. So probably the first 2 here, lower enemies' magic defense over time, increase magic damage with each skill used. So we're going to go with that one because Folio does a couple abilities before his ult, obviously, so that's always going to help. Got a bit of a defensive one here. This shouldn't be a problem. And the blob. Yeah, as I said, this has been quite easy. I've only been stuck once, and I didn't really know what to do about that. So we got blocks the next 3 enemy attacks after using the first skill. That's okay. Grants extra energy upon receiving damage again, and the part of shielded or blocked damage is reflected. So I don't really like the blocks, so we're going to go grants extra energy. You'll see for the boss, I do swap out Folio for Satori. Satori just seems to do more. I don't know why. It's the accumulation of the fox marks that does the damage. Yep, there you go. Faceless copy on any of them are good, so that's why it works quite well. Increase physical, increase armor pen, and solo factions have higher physical magic. We'll go for that one. Purely because there was really no other choice. There's no point in getting physical damage. Can't remember between left and right. I think we go right for the ring because I think this is like energy gain and stuff like that. I mean, we're getting a bit more serious now. We've got 37k against 43k with an 8k Yasmin on the defense. Bit more shaky. Nah, no problem. Yeah, you can hit up quite well with this team, so it's not too bad. And we're going to get grants additional vampirism. Yeah, temporary increases physical. Nope. Grants energy to the leftmost hero at the start of battle. That's the one I normally get. Because that's normally Thea, so she can get her ult off, which speeds up the team basically quicker. And here we have the boss. So yeah, I swap out Folio for Satori in this one. He does do a crazy amount of damage, I have to admit. I've done him a few times, and his actual ability, like, yeah. You can see my dad. There's a problem already. I've lost Faceless. Thea's all in, so that's good. Satori should have an extra couple of marks down now, so this should do a bit more damage. So yeah, it's not all fun and games and easy, this boss. I have to admit, I've died once to him, I think. But yeah, Satori should do the damage. I'm a bit worried, but Maya is healing. Yeah, one more ult from Satori should do it. So yeah, that is tower done. So that's how I do tower. Not bad. That boss still hits way harder than I thought. It's actually quite a decent challenge for beginners. So yeah, that is my tower done. That's how I do that. Moving on, let's go to Outlands. So I've already done Outlands with the same team that I used in Tower with Folio. I can raid that now. It says recommended team power 43k. I think I did it at about 35k, so that's not too bad. As for the Outland ones, so I use just Fafnir and Galahad. This is all I use so far. I don't even know what level boss I'm on. I have no idea. The weird thing is Fafnir actually does more damage than my Galahad. Because I haven't leveled Fafnir's skills, he can actually do damage, which I think is hilarious. I didn't even know this was a thing, but if you have a look at the info, Fafnir does 18k, Galahad does 10. So these two will probably be able to do the whole thing up until I have to raid them. As for the spider, the main hero I'm using is Ginger, because she has the ult which kills all the spiders. Don't care about Artemis dying. But yeah, you can see Ginger takes out all the spiders. Get something good? Give me a skin? I'll take that. Then we have Brog, which is very easy for me because it's basically my whole lineup is for Brog. So you'll see, yeah, these die pretty quickly. Bam. Obviously, I do my 5 a day. At the moment, because obviously I am building intellect, it's a generic mage build up. I'm just using 3 times a day on Galahad and Fafnir because I need those int stones. As you can see, I have no issue at the moment. I have no idea what level I'm on. I don't think it even tells you. Oh, sorry, I've got a level there, 39. And this is 40. Sorry, never noticed that. It has been a while since I've done Outlands manually. So as you can see, absolutely no issue. I will show you how I've built them. Fafnir isn't built at all, but Gala is basically just built with his ultimate. I haven't done anything else on that. So yeah, that's my Outlands. Again, I'll show you Galahad soon. So I don't really need to show you airships because that's just a generic thing. Arena is basically self-explanatory, so I don't really need to show you that either. So the next thing I show you is let's go for the shops. Let's show you what I'm buying at the moment. So I'm keeping my gold, so I'm not buying anything from here. The VIP shop, never good. Always absolute rubbish. So as I used Folio, I got a 5-star Folio in the event. I am not buying Folio from my tower. I'm going to be buying Mushy so that I can make a Hydra team. I'm sure most of you have seen the Hydra video that I put up yesterday, so I'm going to be making that team. So at the moment, I'm just buying Mushy Soulstones. I wouldn't really say the others are worth it. We've got progress events and stuff like that to get them, so I wouldn't at the moment. Tower, as you can see, I'm just buying Fafnir Soulstones. Dante is good, but you need Octavia, and she's quite hard to get. Orion's quite niche. Maya's okay, but I don't plan on using her long term because healers in this game, especially like Maya and Thea, just don't scale. They're terrible. And Kai is Kai. Nothing said about him. So, Highwaymen. Very simple for this one. I'm buying Satori and Faceless. I'm not buying anything else. Simple as that, basically. Lilith is very niche. Cornelius, very niche as well. Outlands, I am only buying large skinstone chests. I'm not buying Luther, Jorgen, Elmir, or QM stones. I have noticed with the events that you get now, you can get soul stones quite easily. So having to pick here soul stones is quite handy when you don't have to. Dungeon, dungeon is hard for me at the moment. I have got like 5 titans. I've just had really bad luck opening. So when I do get them, I will be buying Titan potions. Skinstones, I can wait for now. I don't need those. Corvus, again, is fine if you've got Octavia. Alvanor and Isaac is just not on my radar at the moment. Guild Wars shop, I mean, again, it will be Titan potions for me for leveling my Titans. The GC ones, I will probably convert and get more Titan potions with for my dungeon team. Getting long runs in dungeon and Titans is pretty critical to getting a lot of gold and just being able to advance quicker. Hydra Shop is not something that beginners need to know about. If you didn't know, the elemental spheres, they can drop Hydra coins as well as like fairy dust and stuff for your Titan artifacts. But personally, for me, I won't be touching Titan artifacts for quite a while. I just rather level them for now and start progressing. Heroes Way, if you buy the pass, that's fair. I think the only thing that I used to buy from here was Skinstone chests. But I think if you're going to go for like a Fafnir route and you want to go like Yasmin, because you could get Yasmin before, Tristan isn't a bad idea. You need Tristan for those early Fafnir teams. So if you're going that route, get Tristan. Zisha is also great to have, but I think it's a bit more niche than Tristan. It's dependent on your team. Obviously, I have a magic team, but Folio is my damage dealer, not Zisha, so I won't bother with Zisha. Tristan, if you're going a physical route, is a very good shout, I reckon. Don't forget to watch your 8 tickets a day. I'm doing this free to play, so I'm going to be watching my videos every day. I'm going to transfer them to energy, so that's basically what I'm going to be doing here. I would say later on, when you've got maybe your teams here to like 3 or 4 star when you're buying them through the shops, then I would stop. I think then you're just going to need to find them from other events and stuff like that, by booking them or things like that. But yeah, that's what I'm doing with shops at the moment. It might change later on. It depends on how my team goes about. The other thing I would say about buying things, like we have the task for the Heroes Way each day. There's going to be a lot of this one here, get 75 soul stones for any hero. So if you want to, you can, and I probably should have done that to be fair, stack up your currency and then just buy them when you have this task coming up. it helps a bit. Getting further in the heroes way pass just generically helps you, so it's not too bad. But yeah, let's get on to. I will show you my Titans, um, but it's just so bad. Um, this is literally all I have at the moment. I got Nova, Iari, Moloch, Vulcan, Ignis. I can't get anywhere in dungeon at the moment. I don't have Angus. I don't have Sigurd. Once I get them, then I might be able to start building. But at the moment, I have just basically skipped Titans. There's just no point in me trying to do it with only Fire Titans. It's not great. So at the moment, I have just left it. So it is what it is. So let me show you the generic build on how I'm doing my heroes. You'll see that I haven't summoned heroes. This is because in the artifact chest, the artifact chest, you will get weapons for these heroes once you summon them. I want the weapons for my generic heroes at the moment. I don't want them for other characters. So that is a tip and a trick, if you want to call it that. Don't summon random heroes, because then you'll get their artifact weapon and you don't even want to use them. So for my folio, so basically gear wise, they are all max. I'm just stuck at this moment in time. There's nothing I can do about it. As I said, I got folio to 5-star during the event, which was amazing. I've kept them up to level, made sure that the skills are all up to scratch. So far, I haven't needed to save any gold, which has been great. Skin wise, I am doing folio at the moment. I'm going to be doing the intelligent skin. I've done 1 or 2 levels a day just to keep that going. Artifact wise, as you can see, the book is my main priority. I didn't know what to do with the weapon, so I have started doing folio as well. But obviously, magic penetration and magic attack is perfect for folio. So I'll do my 1 a day for there at the moment. Haven't done the ring yet. I've been doing Astaroths. Glyph wise, yep, I've been doing magic attack. Again, it's just pure damage is what I'm going for in folio at the moment. As for the sparks, nothing in sparks for folio. That is also going on Astaroth. Next, we have the main tank Astaroth. Again, all of his equipment is up to scratch. We need like level 61. I'm only like 45 at the moment, so I'm way ahead of what I thought I would be. Skills, as you can see, all max up to the point. Skin wise, as you can see, I am doing his strength skin. I haven't unlocked any other skins at the moment. That is for later on. I have no interest in buying them at the moment. Artifact wise, as you can see, I went for his ring for the strength. So that increases his health. It does also cause him not to be crit as much, but that is a complicated formula. Depending on the hero's crit to my Astaroth strength, it can change. So yeah, I will be doing his book afterwards. And then, I mean, the weapon will be something not anytime soon. If you didn't know about the weapon artifacts, they need to be 3-star to have 100% chance of activating. As you can see at the moment, my Astaroth 1 is only 60% chance of activating a plus 22 armor buff to my whole team. The next one, as you can see down here, activation chance plus 40% and 2 more armor. So if you went to Folio to see the difference, 4-star weapon, 100% chance. So that's the difference. You want to get them to 3-star. It's not something that I've looked at yet because Chaos Cores seem to be a bit of a problem. As for glyphs, I am working. I haven't actually started them yet, but I will be working on health. I won't be touching magic attack. Armor isn't bad, but not a priority for me, and probably strength later on because I haven't got to the glyph level yet. And at the moment, Astaroth is getting all my sparks. He's 9 out of 30 because it just gives him an all-round better base to tank for me. Really, at the moment, these are the only 2 that I'm working on. I mean, I have these. I have most people's skills done, maybe except for Mushy. I can't remember who I was doing. I was doing Zhu. So I'm doing Zhu because of Hydra, because uh, Zhu and Mojo are quite a nice little team that go together, but I need rank level 7 for the Hex. The Hex is a major player for Hydra because it curses the enemy, and when they take damage over 2 seconds, that gets hit to them again because of Mojo. So it's amazing. You do a load of damage and then you get it doubled and hit again. It's great. So, but without this, not as much damage in Hydra. So that's why I haven't gone big on Mojo. But you'll see, like with Galahad, you can see I've done his ult so that he does his so it does enough damage on the Outlands, but that's all I've done. I don't see the point in leveling the other two because I don't plan on using him in PvP anytime soon. Ginger, again, I've just used for the ult for Outlands. So these two are specifically for Outlands. That is what they're there for. I have done Mushy, as you can see. That's because I will be building her for Hydra eventually, as I said. Satori, all done. Faceless, I've left out the chain lightning. I don't think I need it at the moment. It's just the power throw. This helps them bunch together for Folio. And the doppelganger, again, is just useful for copying Thea or Maya for the healing. It's a lot of use. For Maya, I think I went a bit different. So I've got the heal, which is her ult, because that's just useful. I have also gone Poisonous Bonds. Again, you'll see why. It drags them together again for Folio. So this is the whole point around this team, is just for Folio. Let Folio drop the bomb on them and they die. I don't need her to do a bunch of damage. I just want her to heal and I want them to group up for Folio. The plan going forward, yes. Artifact wise, I will be keep doing his ring and then move on to the book. Folio, I will be doing the book, then the weapon. I might do the ring eventually. We'll just see how it goes. Won't probably be doing Satori. Well, I could do Satori. Probably won't do Maya or Thea. Again, they just kind of drift out of meta very quickly. So they're okay for now, but later on, healers are just very niche. I mean, I can show you. So for campaign wise, actually, so this is the level that I'm stuck on at the moment. It's not because of Astaroth, it's because of Kira. I think this 5,600 Kira absolutely wipes my team in like 3 seconds. So there's not much I can do about it until I get Lian. As I said, Lian's last ability is pretty crucial to protecting me from this. If I can find Lian. Yeah, so I've got 3 of her skills, but it's this 4th skill that's the issue. So that's the passive skill. Enemies that attempt to deal damage to Lian are charmed. Kira attacks everyone with her blade attack. So I need this to put Kira to sleep so then I can do my abilities. I will show you exactly what happens. It's pretty brutal. Yeah, let's show you what happens. So 1 attack, 2 attack, Maya gets to heal. Oh, 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 the timing's different. I might actually kill it. Hey! Oh lord, it's a miracle. I didn't notice that. That must be just because I've leveled Faceless and Maya recently. So I can now actually get past campaign until I get stuck again. Awesome. As you can see, I have absolutely no issue. I probably won't have any issue. If I have issues with Kai, I'll be depressed. So, there you go. Folio bomb, right in the middle, kills them all. So it's like me. I think this is a very, very strong beginner team for all walks of the game. I've had no issue in arena, tower, campaign. Literally only having Ginger and like Galahad leveled for Outlands is really helpful. So I mean, while we're here, let's quickly run through the campaign. Let's just see how far I can get today. I didn't expect to be able to do this. But as you can see, not much trouble. I mean, Astaroth. Oh, Astaroth's going to die. Oh. I mean, you can play this manually as well if you really wanted to. Um, but I'm just lazy and just can't be bothered. It is useful to getting a 3-star just so that you can raid that mission before. But as you can see, Astaroth is still a little bit squishy. It's just beginner game situation. There's not much you can do about that, as you can see. But this is why I have double healer. I have Thea and Maya so that they both help me out. And bomb. Yeah, so you can see the Queen's Bond there. The other thing with Folio as well is the blob. I'll show it. You can probably see it there, but I'll show it in the next one. I'll slow it down a little bit. Oh, Phobos. Phobos is a nemesis because he grabbed my folio. So only a 2-star for that one. So all of these are ranked dangerous for me. Again, Phobos is a bit of an annoyance. So as you'll see here, Folio puts his ink blob in front. That protects my Astaroth a bit more. Thea heals Astaroth. Bundles them all together. I forgot to put my auto back on. Oh, that's dumb. It's going to get my Folio killed, I think. The hazards of making a video. So yeah, I might still be able to do this. Folio, yeah. We're a bit dodgy. I have a feeling the yeah, this is probably about as far as I'm going to go. But yeah, you can see how the team works. It's a bit of protection for Astaroth. Astaroth is still a little bit squishy, but once I've got his ring up further, once I've got his strength skin up, and I've got his book, it will help a lot. I mean, his weapon is great. It is armor, but I think if you remember, if I can see, I'm just lacking chaos cores at the moment. I've only got 5 even. It's just not enough. It's only going to get me like a 2-star book. So yeah, that is basically the whole team that I use at the moment for all aspects of the game. Hey, daily rewards. People have been attacking me, but you can even see, I mean, I might lose, but I'm not going to try. Sia and Maya. Let's have a quick look. Blast through the arena. Should be fine. And Folio blob. He Folio blobbed me back. But you'll see with a decent team, you'll be able to take out most, because you can see all these teams are just like weirdly randomly put together. Like there's not much synergy. They don't help each other. Whereas my team, I have healing, I have Folio's image to take some damage. Yeah, so you can just see the difference in a proper team setup. At the beginning, that's going to get you more than, it's like this team again. We've got Astaroth, we've got Galahad, we've got Morrigan. Morrigan actually counters Astaroth's Resurrect, so this team actually counters itself, which isn't useful, obviously. Let's see here. So you can already tell my Astaroth takes a lot less damage. There's no one helping Daredevil do damage. And then blobbed. So you can just, again, this team, I mean, this team's actually just as big as mine. But if you just look at, say, the powers, like I've got a 9.5k Astaroth to the 7k Aurora. My healers are a bit lower, and then my Folio is 10k because that's my main damage dealer. Galahad is going to be the main damage dealer here. I might lose this. But with the power throw and throwing them all together, I probably should be alright. It's always fun to test out. I have no idea. There's Astaroth ult. Then Folio should get an ult up first. There you go. They've been dragged together. Folio ulted and dead. So having Maya on the team really helps cushion them together. Oh, God. Again, everyone's kind of using the same team because it's just random heroes they've been given. Let's have that. Again, my Astaroth's not taking too much damage. Astaroth ult. Aurora's dead. I take some damage, but there's the blob. Yeah. As you can see, it's all about synergy. Looking at what the heroes do to help each other. Differences like weapon artifacts is definitely something that's going to come in later, depending on, do you want, say when Maya ults, I think her ult will not help my Folio. Let's take a look. Maya's artifact, as you can see, not done. So it's magic defense. So I won't level this. I don't need magic defense. Same for Thea. I have no idea what Thea's is. Thea's is also magic defense. So again, we don't want magic defense. We want offense. We want magic attack or magic penetration. Faceless, magic penetration. So this is an option. Liane, magic attack, another option if you're running Liane, because this helps Folio. Liane ults, gives your whole team magic attack, then Folio does more damage. I mean, even like Satori's is magic attack, but normally Satori kills everyone in one ult anyway, so you don't really need Folio on the side. So yeah, I mean, I think that is mostly all my daily stuff done. I guess the only thing is, quest-wise, make sure to try and do as many of these as possible because you want the experience. So do your, was it 3 heroic battles? Yeah, down here. So this is the one. Complete 3 heroic battles. You want to do that. If you don't know what a heroic battle is, in the campaign, it is these big ones. So like Astaroth, Kira, Mojo, etc. You can just do that. If you want a slight cheat, if you raid this one, you're guaranteed to get Ginger Soul Stones. I hope it works. So as you'll see, raid once, there's Ginger Soul Stones. Raid twice, Ginger Soul Stone. Third time, Ginger Soul Stone. We don't know if this is a bug or if this is meant to be, but this particular level is guaranteed Ginger Soul Stones. So if you want to raid that, that's fine. Obviously, if you want more Astaroth Soul Stones, you can go at the beginning and do Astaroth there, or Galahad, Astaroth again. So there's plenty of different ones. What am I even up to at the moment? So I'm up to 710, which ain't too bad. So that's not bad for, what, level 45. But apart from that, I think we are mainly set. It is just a case of doing your dailies, doing the grind. Dungeon-wise, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save my summoning soul stones for an event which rewards you for opening them. So we have Titan events coming up, which is going to reward you. So I might just save them for then and then get extra rewards. The lot at the beginning of the game will be trying to just build your first team and maybe saving resources for some events, but you don't want to slow down your quest progress. You want to be doing as many of these as possible, like battling the Hydra. Obviously, I haven't done the expeditions. Yeah, just doing as many of these as you can, using your XP potions. Make sure you grab your energy every day. And that is basically the life of a beginner. I mean, I've quite enjoyed it. It's been different. I've enjoyed doing the tower, getting through the campaign. The arena sucks, not gonna lie, because I get no emeralds, so I've got to get them through like promoting heroes. Outlands has been fun, and just managing my heroes has been alright. So many promotions on the side now. But yeah, I mean, that is it. A longer video than usual. I will have chapters up, so you can skip to see what you're struggling on, if it's campaign or how to build, whatever. I mean, feel free to comment. I will happily help if needed and guide you, either in the comments, or you can come on to the community Discord where I and a bunch of other people will very happily help you guys out. Um, Not wasting resources at the beginning is a huge thing. You don't want to spend on heroes that you're never going to use. Ones that help you out now is fine, but later on you don't want to be putting loads of gear and skins and artifacts into heroes you just don't need. So yeah, thank you guys. I hope this helps. Feel free to leave some feedback. I'll also post this around and hopefully help you guys. Yeah, it's been fun. If you want to see my progression, I don't mind doing this on maybe a weekly or maybe 2 weekly recurring, so that you guys can see my progress and see where I'm going with you guys. But let me know. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Massive thanks. I've just hit 800 subscribers, which is huge. So we're well on that way to 1,000. I don't know, 1,000 looks like a nice round number, right? So I'll definitely be doing some videos in the next couple of days. Tune in for those. I will see you next time. Bye.